Thank you very much. This will be a real challenge now because I'm the last speaker of the day, and glad to see some audience here at least, and then I have understood that we have quite a bit of audience also on the internet, so that's nice. Yes, so I'm Group Technical Director of Mondi, and we're involved in fine paper production and packaging papers in Europe and South Africa. And you can actually, if you want to know more about our products, you can meet us upstairs in the exhibition, and then we have a small booth also here. So what I'm going to talk, when I talk about sustainability, it's actually a larger question than just certification, and sustainability is really the cornerstone of our operations. And what we really want to do is create long-term value for our stakeholders. And what's more natural, really, resource in the world than a fiber? You can use it, reuse it, and it's really recyclable and everything. So, and we really have a commitment, and also we achieve these commitments to robust policies, systems, and practices in our group. Our materials issues are, of course, producing these sought-after products like you can see here products for printing, and also then to secure continued access to raw materials in a resource-constrained world. So there are a lot of competition also for our resources. Health and safety is for Mondi, it's really one of our key issues, and that's of course very important for us. We are really engaging with a lot of stakeholders, and we have like also here you have FSC, WWF, and other NGOs, employees, media, academic world, landowners, customers, communities, and so on. So it's really a large area of stakeholders. We use a lot of wood, 16.8 million cubics altogether, and really large part of this we have sort of own forests. And in Russia, we have 2.1 million hectares of forests, leased forest in Russia, and 300,000 hectares in South Africa. And they are all 100% FSC certified. And then we, of course, buy in our Central European operations, we also buy wood from the market. And about 61% of the wood we supplied is certified, and all our wood actually then comes from credible sources. So that is very important for us. Here is an example then how long we have been going on in Russia. This is Komi Republic. It's from Moscow. Northeast from Moscow. It's about the land area that's about 60% of the land area of France, actually. And here you can see in colors, the yellow colors, we really started the certification in 2003, and it has been a process from that time on. And now all our forests there are certified, FSC certified. So that is one example. We really take care of all the 6 high conservation values, and especially now enlarging to the livelihood and the cultural identity, which are very important. So everything from biodiversity, landscapes, ecosystem services, livelihood, and cultural identity. Okay, and in Russia also now there's a program of conserving pristine forests, And here you can see with some colors, green colors here, the areas that are sort of preserved. And that's also been a process now over the last couple of years. And 21% right now is covered by pristine forest. So it's 4.8 million hectares, over double the area that we are leasing and using in Komi. And also then how important the forestry operations in Russia are for the local population. You can see on this picture that all the local villages, they are settlements and loggers. This is one part of Komi and the Udora region, and they are very important then for the livelihood of the people. So this is also one area you need to take into account when working in the forests. Then with NGOs, we are working also with WWF on several areas, but these new generation plantations that are very large then in both Brazil and South Africa. It's a total concept. And our pulp suppliers, the pulp we use in our papers here, the fine paper grades, the pulp producers in South America are also part of this, and the forests are certified. And the principles of NGP is first of all ecosystem integrity, and then the high conservation values that I talked about, stakeholder involvement and the processes, and also the economic growth and employment, very important factors. Okay, here we see a forest. This is actually from the South Africa, and very similar to the Brazilian mosaic. So you can clearly see the conservation areas in between the plantation areas. And we are also working with the university and the NGOs in South Africa with these ecological network designs using a multi-taxa approach, which is really then taking the whole picture into account, and really looking at the wetlands, habitats, the ecologic zones, grasslands, and natural reserves combined with the plantation areas. And really looking also at all the different wildlife and assessing it and developing it to maximize biodiversity. Now it will be even more difficult now to compete with the music here, but I'll try anyway. Got some nice pictures, so maybe you can. So this is part. This is in KwaZulu-Natal, close to. It's in the sort of the eastern part of South Africa, and here is our plantations, and you can see some wildlife also here. And other nice picture from that area: zebras, rhino, and this is from the same park there in South Africa. Another important thing is then that there is in South Africa this land claim. So the original people that had the land before putting up the forests and so on, they can claim the land, and we have a very successful program there, where we work with the South African government to develop this that when the people get the land back, that they really can make that into sustainable forestry enterprise and continue sort of the forestry, but also at the same time then develop the whole infrastructure around it and other livelihood around it. So this is a very important project for us. The other very important project that we have done there for more than 20 years is this wetlands program, which is actually getting the wetlands back to their original sort of status, and really helping get an adequate water supply and also this integrity and ecosystem. And we're doing this together with WWF and a local NGO then in South Africa. And here you can see what the situation was before starting a project like this wetland after 100 years of agriculture, and then the same place then after this wetlands project. So quite a significant change. So these are things that we as a company then do to sort of improve situations in different parts of the world. And then some words about maintaining the license to trade. So I think I have touched upon these, but we are maintaining then our certifications and continuing this conservation. We have the wetlands that actually now you saw a picture, but they are 19,500 plus hectares that we have worked on. We have the ISO certifications, and then we have our NGOs, Forest Dialogue, the resource networks, CEPI, the European Paper Industries Network is important. Then the UN, different UN programs. And one important thing is that we rank as 2 in WWF's Environmental Paper Company Index on the packaging side. And then we have these socio-economical assessments that we do ourselves, looking at the whole picture then in our material sites. And then we have put a lot of money in these projects. Here's some words about other issues than forestry, and so we are all the time committed to reduce our emissions, and really have quite stringent and tough sustainability commitments. Also zero waste. And reducing the landfills, effluent load reduction, sulfur compound reduction, and consumption of recovered fiber to increase that, and then increase the supplies of credibly certified wood and fiber. Like I said, it's 60% now, but we are increasing that. The coming topic then that I feel that will come then after the forest certifications and these issues is then water. That will be really a scarce resource for us in the future. So this issue will be emerging even stronger, especially in areas where you use groundwater. And we have already carried out detailed water assessments in our operations and here of course the programs like the wetlands program will help. Then some words about our green range products, our products that you can see also and discuss more here at the fair. But we have several. We have long time already been since 2006 launching projects, products in this green range, and have that also in other in the packaging grades. And we have in this fine paper that is mainly here today. We have both FSC, PFC certified and recycled and totally chlorine-free products. And then we have within the fine paper then done some further investments initiatives. This Oro Verde is one thing to support the reforestation in Guatemala. So it's €1 can have one tree planted over there. Okay, and then we have invested in these emission reduction projects, and here we have one example then of a hydropower project in Indonesia, and this Kolokopi Nautilus is part of this, and also this Nautilus is ranked by WWF as excellent on Check Your Papers scheme, and here you have a homepage you can go to. So that's in some words about our products, and you can find out more here at the fair. So looking forward, it's we have our objectives, and we feel we have a strong performance against them, and continuing on that. And the commitment of the people is extremely vital. And safety really a cornerstone in this whole sustainability. We continue to work to improve things with the NGOs, customers, other stakeholders, and we also continue with improvements in this green range products, resource efficiency, recycling, secure fiber supplies, and sustainable managed forests. And we are really taking on this challenge to improve this sustainability also in the future of both our company performance and the products. Thank you.